So what I'm going to do now is the third lab. We are going to create an Azure file share and upload a document to it, and then map that drive to something on the local PC, and we're going to access that data as though it were on the local network. So the first thing we do is we can need to create some information. I've got a couple of files here. One of these, my silly data. I am the very model of a modern major general, which is a line from The Pirates of Penzance, a really famous light opera by Gilbert and Sullivan. And we have serious data, which is a Bible quote. What we're going to do now, we're going to go into the portal, and we are going to, let's see, go to storage accounts. So we're going to go to my dashboard. Let's see, find storage accounts here. And we're going to create a storage account. Boom. As you can see, I've already got a storage account related to the server that I've got. And okay, let's see, I'm going to choose, next. I'm going to use the let's see, in the resource group, include add a toolbar. We're actually going to use the existing server VM group 1. We're going to give it a name, which says Cloud Share AMP. I'm not going to provide my birthday and digits. No. Okay, but letters and numbers. Okay. CloudShare 4 AMP. That'd be me. So we're going to choose the account type of, let's see. We're going to choose, now, there are a number of different replication options here. Locally redundant storage, geo-redundant storage, and read access geo-redundant storage. Locally redundant storage is 3 different storage locations, but all physically together. This is our lowest quality of our least redundant form of redundancy. Geo-redundant storage has storage in a primary location and then storage again in a secondary location. But that secondary storage location is not accessible unless and until the primary goes offline. What read access geo-redundant storage gives us is the ability to read the data from that secondary location. And this is actually something we'll cover in a little bit more detail in the lecture video. So it's premium performance, it's standard performance. I'm going to leave it as general purpose v2. Access tier is hot storage. Hot is good for frequently accessed data. Cool is infrequently accessed data. I'm going to set cool because I'm not going to use this very often. This is just, let me see, standard performance is good. Let's see, blob storage is good for blob data. Blob data is basically piles of binary data, or binary data that might be embedded in, say, a database. But these are a couple of flash files, so storage type v2 is just fine. And then we're going to click. Okay, so we're going to click next. Connectivity method, yeah. Network routing, that's fine. Data protection, I don't need anything. This is just, okay, advanced. Minimum TLS version, hierarchical namespace, none of that stuff really matters. tags. Okay. Review and create. So I'm going to hit my create button. And now it is going to deploy my storage. And then what I'm going to do once it's there is I'm going to upload it. Notice I'm doing this while the system is offline. Remember from working with the server manager that you can actually use the server manager to modify the roles and features installed on a virtual hard drive. Remember, this is a virtual machine. It's just a file. We can insert things into it using the right method without completely discombobulating it. So there, my deployment details are there. Let me see. The next thing I'm going to do is go to my resource. Go to my resource. Actually, hold on. So what I can do now is I can upload. Let's see, where is that? Okay. Okay. Data transfer. Okay, no. Overview. Let me see. Okay, let me go back a bit. My dashboard. Let me go to my recents. I'm going to pin this to my storage. There. I got a storage account tied to my server. Let me see. Where'd that go? Just a second. I've got some options here. What I'm going to choose now, I could open this in the Explorer. I'm going to go to File Share. File Shares. I'm going to click File Share, and I'm going to choose. Hold on. Okay. Cloud Share. I'm not going to worry about a quota. I'm going to click Create. Click there. Aha, now I can click my Uploads button. I'm going to select a couple of files off of my desktop. I'll grab my serious data and my silly data and click Open. And I will click Upload. And then I will click Connect. What I want to do is, so I'm essentially setting up a connection using port 443, adding this Azure Cloud Share to Drive S. I don't believe I have a Drive S. Okay. Actually, what I can do here, I can copy this to the clipboard. And I'm going to fire up a command prompt. There. Okay. Okay, I might have a bit of an access problem here because of my firewall configuration. Okay, that's fair. Let's see. So if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Now, let's try something slightly different. Let's go to my dashboard. I'm going to fire up this VM again and see if the files are actually in it. because that would be cool. If in the process of doing this, I've added something to this share. Um, yeah, 127 gigs. It's funny how fond they are of that option. Okay, so server VM, boom, connect, RDP, and looks like I'm going to create a different RDP file. Notice my public IP address has changed, and that's okay. Okay, again, I want to disconnect my printers. Okay, I'm going to do another option, use a different account, cloud, Azure, admin, and yes. Okay, so it has not added anything. Okay, it's a temporary disk. Okay, no problem. So what that tells me is that that drive share is not really accessible to me, and it was not actually added to this machine. It's associated with this machine, but clearly I cannot see it. Okay, open an Explorer. Azure Storage Explorer. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's try a different mode. A different mode. And I'll pause right here. Okay, so Azure Storage, the first plan didn't work. I'm going to try a plan B now. Okay, next. So I'm going to authenticate and tie in. So I'll be right back because the clock is running. Okay, so I've got my Azure Storage Explorer. It downloaded a file. I ran that, and now I can see my Azure subscription. Boom, activities. Okay. Okay, apply. Okay, so I see. Let's see, storage accounts, attached containers. Let me see what I can see here. Aha, here we go. My cloud share, my file shares. Boom. The cloud share, and I wonder if it didn't upload correctly. Hold on, I'm going to pause for just a minute while it thinks. Okay, see, I've got my serious data and my silly data. So it's actually pulling it back down to me. I pushed it up, I pulled it down, kind of pointless, but there it is. Okay. And hold on, pause. And here we go. In a Word doc, in a notepad file. So cool, it works. Huzzah. Thank you for